We are sure for an every. But the latest neck a crabba details kakre more transfers and Sakran and Yamia do metna Europa League final. You who the GSM Manchester to space the beji. Into my main updates kakranembra. Barcelona ebo Inter Milan ewo UEFA Champions League semi-final second leg, That was on the 6th of May. And omo boy will go see Mienza San Siro. Naken, after the game, Anna Inter Milan for head coach Simone Inzaghi, Ekoshia Inter Milan in penny for. I know see the team or person in the next season. No. Akrana ye friend Fermin Lopez will see a kind of Barcelona. No. Nenije no. Nankonya ya. Inter for penny for betimi Barcelona for akasa. Nanka Fermin Lopez no. Ohun sa as Barcelona under Hansi Flick. Ye ka first level no bia ye fita. Ono no onse da enye obi obewura first level nim. Banka mbetima ye no ma convince boy no. Nanka Fermin Lopez abe joining Inter Milan bobuku na. Anko no Simone Inzaghi na ni beje ho. Ana o ka kire Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo no. 3 days later, ana Inter Milan mpanyimfo eto omonsa e de frɛ 2 members of Stellar Group. Omo represented Fermin Lopez. Na nipa mienu omo free Stellar ekɔ meeting ase no. Na ye Joshua Bennett, ana Luis Alonso. Ana omo kɔ meeting ase. Na omo kɔ share Inter Milan mpanyimfo no. Ana Inter for the two omanim say. Oma brand ye friend say Davide Fratesi. Manchester. Ana Atletico Madrid aba ho so omo pa brand no. Ana omo say pe obi a obe replace Mkhitaryan. Enti say Davide Fratesi e free bobo ni mo mbenyeska. Mkhitaryan enche bi obe free bobo ni. Enti omo brantie na ye friend Fermin Lopez no. Anka omo pese omo di kan ni omo wie. Ansam pokra na se boy ni ti ase a. Omo di offer akọ Barcelona ho. Ana nipa mienu no omo represent Fermin Lopez omo free Stella. Joshua Bennett. Ana Luis Alonso catch omo say Sadi we party ebeye din say betimesi because boy ne dia waka tro say for now deal be bebia na mo reject deal no dia toswo Barcelona president Juan Laporta enye ready so be negotiate with any team omo head coach Hansi Flick onye ready so be ja Brantin because number 10 position of Barcelona no akoye Fermin Lopez and Dani Olmo enti on peso be lusu emu ba akubia. Ana fans nanka so nwo Barcelona no abrante na esam che Fermin Lopez no omo da abrante na koma so nti omo nye ready so mbeja abrante ni na enche bia na Barcelona renew the contract October year etwem 2024 omo renew the contract at the court 2029 wo release clause of 500 million euros ewom enti so omo interfo ani abre Fermin Lopez so a eni ade so omo kukrus kakesie bia emma Barcelona ntimi nka da bi na interfo kro no nyi didie se omo se ska no. Ana nipa mienu omo represent Stella for no eye Joshua Bennett ana Luis Alonso ka kire Inter Milan fo mpanyimfo a omo say sadi we die ebe den say omo betima akọ Juan Laporta ni ma ka kire say Inter Milan fo epe no by Inter for say omo die omo hwe anim say omo nkoka bibi ntre boy no because Davide Fratesi be free bobo ko nim ana Brante fen say Mkhitaryan Fermin Lopez ton person be replacement by king meeting ase no onim say Stella for ne catch Inter for say Manchester for cry the 50 million euros by Barca rejected. Enti say na ye wo ho ni nyina Manchester for the 50 million euros akọ Barca wo for Fermin Lopez ama Barca rejected. Enti yenim de ba kosie say Inter for the bid beko ana so mo mfa bid emba. Me call Real Madrid da. What is story no ho about eye anti Budimir. Na nipa wo push sa deal no. Eye Florentino Perez. Conversation occurs between Florentino Perez and Xabi Alonso. Or the to Xabi Alonso and him say 2023-2024 Madrid La Liga or the Champions League. Ye ka key players are Nkofo bo Vini ni abo Jude ni abo Courtois. By no more player ba ku bi te bench a. E so many me dense dey a ofi bench ba. Obese Sanioma de Real Madrid bobuku no. Eni abrante friend say Hoselu. Sa season no na Hoselu mpokra no. Ye ka Real Madrid regular players on ka ho. But no na your third choice third top scorer. players omo share goals kese sa season for Real Madrid no on the toso miensa o say 18 goals na omo kwaje Champions League ni 2 goals o free bench ebe hye dem Real Madrid against Bayern no Emma Madrid for no any J pa enti say no Xabi Alonso eba be fa bobokuo no enye match bia no betima dominate ye wo match bi wo wa emu be ye dene na den na onpe profile ne ball ne te say Hoselu obi a oye striker ono a on be ye starter obi owa se ball no mu ye den na Real Madrid for ye omo cross score box no betima pema hye no to ni say a ono no Florentino Perez no La Liga no we di etirache play and the profile ne te say Hoselu no eye anti Budimir Croatian new striker 10 no ono no hu ni say all the same profile et say abrante friend say Hoselu no oba Madrid phone ko tueska kese bia ma Osasuna enko more than 10 million euros ana oba betina bench because on be regular starter on number 9 position e be Mbappe ana ne star no te say Hoselu pepepe na this season in pokra no Real Madrid first struggle because assume ye den a just a Rodrygo no ye center back no a ye ten no on the begina box ni ye crosses no entirely no mun confess player and profile it say Hoselu ye anti Budimir ba wa catch Xabi Alonso say on force no say Xabi Alonso gitu say opesa profile ne dia ono Florentino Perez obeli this deal no enti ye no crest Florentino Perez a propose anti Budimir e dia che Xabi Alonso ni nyina o Xabi Alonso so obeji atum say onjintu ye ntwanso ni enko England Chelsea ekofa Renato Viega edi free FC Bar edi ne buy omutu ya 14 million euros and ekofa abrantie no Chelsea for me yet ase say ade ba ko ma ni J Renato Viega ho no eye ne versatility otimi bo as a center back a left back and otimi bo as a defensive midfielder Boba ye na ohun nioma so yi and ma Chelsea for edi abrantie ni kopie mu e wo Juventus Chelsea edge 4 million euros every Juventus for sa loan no. Na abrantie no ekọ Juventus ne modern ba akoso ani wo Juve. Ama Juve mpanyin for say. Omo pese omo ye deal ni permanent. Ana omo call Chelsea for mpanyin for say. Anka Renato Viega ne pese deal ni permanent because ye hu ne say abrantie ni poko ni future with Chelsea. Ana Chelsea for say no problem. Samo pene dia. Permanent deal ni ye be 50 million euros. Ana Juventus for say says kan wo soro dodo. 50 no mu ntimi ntua no mu Juventus no omu sika sem wo fom omu mpokra fiat for no etwe omu after say Ronaldo free on his kana ekọ ohoso Juventus ne nkoyi enti 50 no wo soro Chelsea for say omu ntis kan so kapre 1 euro kromu nyi mfre so enti Juve ni 50 million euros a omu nja abrante na chidi na onim say Juventus mpanyifo decide say Chelsea pay 50 million euros dia omu abrante bi e friend Douglas Luiz omo koto ni 50 million euros every Aston Villa and de ne baye na Douglas Luiz na omo koto ne baye no obaye nyoma nkoyi ne value ne so ate say from 50 million euros na above 40 million euros enti saa dia eni omo de Douglas Luiz omo value ni 40 million euros no na omo de 10 million aka ho na omo de akọ Chelsea already at the time na Douglas Luiz so Aston Villa no na Chelsea pen dada enti say Douglas Luiz value ni 40 million euros a omo Juventus e de 10 aka ho na akoye 50 for Renato Viega. Chelsea for catch omo say omo mpe player plus cash omo pe cash nkwa enti Juventus decide say Douglas Luiz no omo discover ka ho na omo de akọ Newcastle for Sandro Tonali. Chelsea where biem na omo pe Dinhausen ana say Dinhausen e call Real Madrid. Chelsea e likely say Disasi ana Bedia Shell on beton baako. Disasi dey so obo loan with Aston Villa. Bedia Shell so no Inter Milan te said ya wo kan ye no aye confirm say Inter Milan for show interest ewo Bedia Shell mu so sa two center backs ne Chelsea beton baako na story no e beto odwa so na wo si etwem say ye no kra na say ye no kre confirmation na ba say ye no kre say Chelsea ne Ayas a defender hatu e twetwe nkomo aye confirmed say Chelsea ne Ayas defender hatu e twetwe nkomo na adekunti ama Chelsea epe player no based on omo policy omo pe young talented player the quality no wasoro our be fit Chelsea project ne pepepe no mo tutu omene na mo say hato no or 19 years or you very good otimibo as a left center back and a right center back na Chelsea ne Ayas for twetwe nkomo na no and Ayas for dia to Chelsea nim say hato no enyem nkwa na mo pro na Liverpool mpokra so wo ho un say ukọ Liverpool Netherlands collection na aba ho Holland for players ne ko pa omo head coach slot e Netherlands ni omo captain Van Dijk every Netherlands say Jeremy Frimpong Netherlands ni And no midfielder Ryan Gravenberch Netherlands ni. Enti Liverpool for so push for her to do no. Na football no ken maka say enye nyamesem. When nya dia wo betwi mo kwa yo ho. Na Chelsea for no dese Liverpool for no de akere ha to. Almost say no ya akra development ehia. Enti in the conversation between Chelsea and team football mix and representing her to. And no catch and say akra na we 19 years no. Somebody ne call Liverpool. Left back ono onye bimbo because Liverpool for kwa for before fraud number. Milos Kekes eba onye regular starter. Left center back ono ehone ye Van Dijk dia. Entade na Umbra Chelsea. Se left back no obeba kukura ye ni ho a onebo. Left center back obebo. Enti Chelsea for this Liverpool for say sa akra ni call Liverpool a Milos Kekes ba onye bimbo. Left back ono so no Van Dijk wo onye bimbo. Enti Chelsea push for this deal. Mate say Chelsea bet to make 55 million euros for her to. Enti e hwede deal no ba kwesi. Medema no sie no. Ma me nko wie wo Liverpool ne Manchester City ntokwa no. Enra ye di nkomo bebre about Milos Kekes. Say Liverpool for no ma ye meeting. Liverpool for present your first bid. First bid near 35 million pounds. Additional 5 million. Na kwaye 40. Na nkomo twetwe na nsi because Bournemouth for ne say is kaniswa. Na kin anopai ni awie won say what Man City din wo mpa. Say Man City for so abel room for Milos Kekes no. Na story ni any details awiem. The new director of football for Man City, Hugo Viana, and a friend, Bournemouth for president of football operation, Thiago Pinto, omunina free Portugal. And our friend Thiago Pinto busa say na enra mo Liverpool for meeting, he say ne kosi ye. And also ye meeting bibia koye ba Liverpool for sika nom de buy no. Endru de ye pe no. And papa friend say Hugo Viana say Liverpool for ntimi ntua de mo pe de a. Ye Man City for Pep Guardiola crack catch them say or pay a specialist over the left back. Who said Man City so after Benjamin Mendy call you know, omunya a proper left back. And tomu you ready to pay sa cash no. By boy in the one Liverpool real personal terms. By Man City for so you ready to pay the bomb for nepen. Well, and they say why the better brand here. So they say the can you say what's Liverpool 40 years here. Now 45 million pounds no mukutia Edema Bomber because Man City are you ready to pay that cash.
And I'm read that boy sitting a bomb off. You know, say two players are almost bomb off a scour upon it on a seminar.
Oh, somebody can't Dean House and Diano.
House and Diano so much. It's almost go. Bomb of your business.
Oh, they'll do a lot of business.
Your business.
They'll do. My lost Kekes, Canadian, no customer woman say, Liverpool for na pen over 1 year. In fact, last year it was Manchester United, Eric Ten Hag na air penal. And a United for the Kokwasa sign a deal in the off. Milos Kekes na down for Pani Dominic Soboslai. Close friend. In Tinka, Anyabia Dominic is trying to convince him. The last time I told you, it's a Liverpool priority at the left back position. Because Chimikas and Robertson, they want to let them go. Milos said, you're more benefited. Even Jurgen Klopp time. However, the problem is that Liverpool for tickets you muna star be keke and no one it in and on bomb of four they will take the deal and on mesan swap per onwards aka in saying come on you different kakra city there ya per left back da nti eno na aka ye hwehwe okay there tiane say you see I love how the teams are trying to improve next season. Looks like we are going to see better teams than what we are seeing. Of course, Manchester City may improve. If I watch Arsenal today, me sure Arsenal and Nema no more na. They've played second. We keep on mocking them. Second again, ole. Now, Arsenal want to improve. Ken, Arsenal were Gabriel Martinelli were left to. And I dare to ask, say, Ken, Martinelli, is he a bad player? Gabriel Martinelli, is he a bad player? 2 years in here, Arsenal will market him or a quality left winger. About our position. Last season, I will negotiate for Nico Williams, and we deal, you know. They were willing to go as far as 50 million euros. Martinelli, they are still in search for a left winger. A Chelsea say, Arsenal want to improve. Liverpool away. Bisa won say flowing fit no oba obe say he. This season Dominic Szoboszlai 10 album has it been bad? And then Liverpool lepe flowing fit aba be show. Wajilik. Obe so here dey, obe so improve. Obe Milos Keke sha be left back or Trent Eko or Akoto Jeremy Frimpong be show. It is a teams ni nyina trying to step up. Ken and opana medwe won say Chelsea for mo here den. Me say Chelsea
da do ma to yi dem.
Debi Chelsea ni mu ho no. I say wo per standards pa na we just the lowest standard you from more Champions League. Mama Kasam Cho, Joao Felix oba Chelsea be one of four so fast one. Christopher Nkunku was say Chelsea giant manoko. Jadon Sancho on Drew Chelsea level not yet.
Obi about Champions League final last year. Chelsea players no omo one about Champions League.
Any more for no. Dia mariska eye no. Omo asesi a metimi me say si omo bo say ebia next season the coach will love to keep them. Noni Madueke, Pedro Neto, Nicholas Jackson, Tariq George, and ebia Giu. Apart from that, Sancho Derby, Joao Felix Oba Derby, Christopher Nkunku Derby, Muhalu Mudrik situation are you unknown. Even those players staying at Chelsea, are they good enough to compete in Champions League if Chelsea qualifies for Champions League? So we don't say Chelsea are qualified for Champions League. Yeah, they attack no kwa Nicholas Jackson, Muhalu Mudrik, Pedro Neto. What do you call Champions League? They are here. So my point is that I understand maybe Chelsea want to wait for their fate. Some may qualify for Champions League and some won't. But Ken, that means yes, that say Arsenal like compare Rodrygo goes. Not Chelsea to ho. Chelsea compete Arsenal for Rodrygo goes. Say Arsenal. Nico Williams. Not Chelsea to say Chelsea. I am not going to compete for Nico Williams. Nico Williams, no boy is saying.
That was Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Our form. Jadon Sancho. Just say Ujana nine so. Different between Nico Williams today.
Baby, Nico Williams the wingers now footballer. Who the presence or the body piano.
And then we been na Jadon ye Dortmund. So maybe sasa or ye Dortmund. Now then the Premier League coaches now more by United and Chelsea. You know,
this I keep on telling people say football there are standards. So Anthony, also call Betis or Bopa. What do you call big club or on TV more Obiane level. Truth be told, Chelsea, it is not as if they have not given Jadon Sancho opportunity. So they have given him that opportunity. Say Chelsea standard, no. Sanko for now they call. I think say Chelsea should start competing. Marketing more. Okay, maybe they just want to wait for the Champions League for them. And you know, ever came. But Chelsea needs to be active, especially any more dear. I was say Chelsea talk about and we best if they want to compete because next season, I dare tell you, say teams now improving. Oh, next season it won't be easy like this. Well, I mean, try me some this way. Let's say, Kylian Mbappe. Numbers are when you're a fee. A Ballon d'Or numbers, 41 goals.
Man of the match will be for the EU Spain.
Oh, say technical guys, you know. Match 14.
Man of the match be based.
See,
oh,
Ken, where say you are not being fair to him, but Ken, me who sound common. I mean, show there. Lamine Yamal so far was just 7. Lamine Yamal was 7. Pedri was 6. Rafinha was 5. Okay, Kambomwa 18 man of the match. I was between 3 players.
Mbappe was 14.
Mbappe was 14. Vinicius Junior with 2. Jude Bellingham 1.
La Liga
ya. Oh, kasi yen nyina hwe bi o pese o kire sei. King.
Rafinha was 4. Lamine Yamal was 7. Pedro was saying 5 and 6.
Rafinha was 5. Pedro was 6.
Pedro was 6. Rafinha was 5.
Lamine 7.
Lamine 7. Mbappe 14.
14.
Okay.
I don't be point. The problem is that Barcelona are spreading the man of the match awards because team, you know, Nkarane Bobo, everyone is operating well. But over Madrid, what this statistic speaks to us, they say over Madrid this season, Kylian Mbappe Nkwano will show so is serious.
But Real Madrid, Barca players, combining 18.
Exactly. And you're bad 18. Now Real Madrid and Nipa Bako for 14. Now Jude Bellingham ne Vinicius Junior come with the Miami and Sano. It tells you say, Afi, Kylian Mbappe Nkwano will show so is serious or Bebo board the Real Madrid. Because in any case, some numbers way say Madrid for J leg umpa and Kayaka Ballon d'Or and Kylian Mbappe be rebubi. But the numbers na Kylian Mbappe and I keep on saying that it is a Ballon d'Or numbers. However, nobody will regard these numbers because competition ankasa who do with team in room no you did not do well. And Kylian Mbappe he has done well. 41 goals so far na dear. Solid numbers. They are supposed to be okay. Barcelona for the tennis said DBI Mikasa for me front three. Normally, Ubon say Bako goes was through bebre. Na Bako die free. Maybe a Bako die. He's just giving you assist. Mekandi esi sudia say the last time a Barcelona J Champions League 2015 Luis Enrique team no. Yewe season na Messi ama Barcelona 58 goals. Neymar no ama Barcelona 39 goals. Luis Suarez 25 goals. But Esan say you cannot compete season with only 3 front players need to know. You need one player be free chireba anya bia na or complementing the effort. That season Pedro gave Barcelona 11 goals. Shade Afi boys me fan to 2 omodie ho. Lamine Yamal 18 goals, Rafinha 34 goals, Lewandowski 40 goals. Ferran Torres na otse Pedri in 2015 no, wama 19 goals. One say in 2015 the gap between the MNS and Pedro na distance ni mu wapa o. But afi distance na e wabat enwa bebre sa. However, Ferran Torres is giving Barcelona goals. However, in Komami ni udini nyina Deco ene Hansi Flick ekwa meeting say still Barcelona here a front player. Omo the front three wo. Omo baako a oka wo giving them goals. Still they are not satisfied. Omo say Ansu Fati ne Pau Victor there. Omo standards ni they are still in the market searching for a forward.
Okay.
Omo so mo per forward a obetimi abo as a right winger. About a left winger, obetimi asanso about a center forward. Ni born in because in any case they say they want to be stable with Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal. But still now almost all another forward at the account.
So Arsenal go forward we go almost go for Gabriel Martinelli. That boy me when he say I say respect Onya ana. Hey,
Rodrygo respect. Oh, I agree.
Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal team on about the crowd. But I say,
I agree. He's young. I think he's 23 years. Martinelli beats me up Barcelona. But I say, in Komu it is going in favor of Marcus Rashford if Obetimia convince Manchester United to take less because Barcelona won't you have 40 million now. Man, you for
Rashford.
What I say?
Okay.
It is if Rashford can convince Manchester United now, figure no way less okay for Barcelona, they will do that. And yes, sir, Nidinia out of the box because of Sika Manchester United are looking at. But me know what say still Barcelona are searching for a centre forward.
Well, I know Ayel Dawson, Biggie, bra na yenim komo kakra.
My mention here from Manchester United. If we are studying about what me sure say player be any budget, na player be a be kai pa. A coach or ball under that particular coach. Na ne career no a progress and as a name a con kind of such a player. Inti I'm sure say Barcelona this particular season. Player about what ni rent me fi Hansi Flick da. E be Rafinha. Rafinha in the sense that at a point, no ye player or mu jane kwa man free Barcelona team ni mo. Nico Williams and come up and mua. But eventually a new coach steps in. Coach is stepping in on any Juma Waya wa Branty and today. Oh, you Barcelona top 3 players are only Moni Rafinha and Fermin. And the coach I friend say Hansi Flick. There is no way say Rafinha every be fi anase ni din be free na no mu da you a lot of coaches are improving players performance and when it gets to that particular stage players they are highly indebted to those coaches because some feel say na asasa niam de am career Carlo Ancelotti ni James Rodriguez anytime we be share player ni bi o make sure so ye player ni ho adwuma e ma player na mfa woni bad form a wom or get it to the best of form e ma niam konkan enso de ma no na nkobo mi di nyina be si player friend say Amad Diallo so ken akwada ne kasa na akwada ne say ono ne de obeto otena Manchester United no si akan because he feels say under a year coach I friend say Amorim emfa ho so oba Manchester United niam konkan no ono akwada ne de niam konkan man and he feels say otena coach ne nan ase na oye adwuma he will get to the top and become a world class player ken Amad Diallo as a player from Atalanta na akwada ne model was from the youth team no nya promotion ekowura the senior team mo okowura senior team na ne model mo nya bad but getting a lot of game time na a problem Manchester United went calling looking at the quality of who akwada ne mu and omokofa akwada ne buy oba Manchester United was started with under 23 na niam ekoye but to break through to the senior team na a problem and omodi ni loan ye okobo ball e was Sunderland okobo game e was Rangers and no so okoba looking at the last one okoye was Sunderland numbers to my championship ni no and a man for benya GDA say oba Manchester United senior team ni mu a omo ye show so obetimi abo about 39 games for Sunderland and or share 14 goals our championship ni mu and a Manchester United assign kokofa na buy oba under coach friend say Eric Ten Hag last season he wasn't that good na injury say hano this season of Chelsea very well Manchester United ball first 5 matches our Premier League ni mu no only player no created the most chances for Manchester United who the and at Ten Hag Chelsea so bench Brantiano. But when coach I friend say Amorim stepping into the club, when who something different about the player, he feels that this is a player with so much quality. I bet me they have won a project for Manchester United, and or Chelsea so Mark Wadana Akwanya. Akwadana to new opportunity the one disappointed. Almost every game Amad Diallo boy, he proved his worth. Manchester United Jesse Nimo at a point. He was a player who play na Manchester United supporters issue because some few say Akwadana quality ni ya di omu here o team nimu. Anytime be or fit be as a so team bo. As we speak this season, you be just one United best player. Obeka say you Bruno. Yes, you true. But per numbers, so you Bruno free one more. Second best player of Manchester United. MA player friend is Amad Diallo. Bruno has 8 goals in the league. Amad Diallo has 7 goals in the league. I'm 6 assists. It's in the numbers no under papa friend say Amorim. Kosoro and yama kon kind of man. And for a young player like that, no baba be share coach or bringing out the best in him there. Ubisano so person tena only coach in Juma. He is going to say yes, obey here coach in Juma because the coach has brought out the best in him as a footballer. And into them other examples. Rafinha and Hansi Flick there, Carlo Ancelotti and James Rodriguez there, and I believe that this is one player under Ruben Amorim or Manchester United and found the bad performance or poor performance of the team. One player coach na improving no Manchester United players and yaje no mun na be di one dance player friend is Amad Diallo. Ken Tottenham is still looking for a coach. Now edin ba ko abeto abontin sesia e Brentford for coach friend is Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank did ba abonte no question am bisa me ho ne say Thomas Frank any bad coach to be honest, but is he the kind of coach at Tottenham here now? I am asking this question before because Ken Thomas Frank as a coach onya obia what prove say he's a winner when it comes to trophies, but Tottenham bo ko ne ba bi omo gina no if you say per players omo to per investment omo ye at least they have to get closer to winning certain trophies. It's a coach. Oh no, Anje Postecoglou. Etimi do makwa kopie mi the Europa Cup final mpo. They feel say domestically na money mon konkan. It is so mu ja ne kwan ma ne ko. But Thomas Frank na ye di ne ho nkomo no. Adwuma na wa ye Brentford no. O asumdue, wanya bre. E na wanya time, patience ankasa. E na o dey build this particular team. Oba Brentford in 2018 be assistant coach. Obey assistant coach no. Any a man opportunity. E ba be head coach. Obey head coach 2021 and or do qualify by Premier League ni mu. What did 13th for Bako? What did 9th? What did 16th? And was science what did 9th? And that's all that 9th this particular season. At Brentford there is no form of pressure. Such in China Kwanako trophies because can for 74 solid years. Now there is no coach I want to make the Brentford that qualify by Premier League. In fact, in their history, Ono na the second coach of the qualified Premier League. And at Brentford, he looks untouchable. Even one say, position will league log, they don't have any problem. But Tottenham for the same as Umbia Mane the Ayer Juma. The same time, Amane the Ayer Juma. I feel that it is a no because Tottenham I enjoy Champions League finals. Europa Cup finals. And the almost feel say where they have gotten to consistently they always have to be at the top. It is so nyabre. Mfama coach of Baba Befa team now. Me sure say Thomas Frank is going to be that ideal coach for Tottenham as we speak. Unless say omotiase so we have time to build that particular team and give the performance they want. Kakrebi on Manchester City. Can Manchester City, Pep Guardiola and Manchester has no excuse in there. They have to win against Bournemouth. It is because Bournemouth, Ariola are born home in this particular season. Baby Ojinano. So Ariola are winning the next 2 matches in Impoa. Unqualified for Europe. On Kahu Europa Cup and on Kahu Champions League. It's baby Odi team na bada. Their best performance when it comes to points accumulation, he has done enough for the club. Or you okay or encore relegation. That alone is enough. But Pep Guardiola ain't me anya trophy be this season. That's a one science one qualifier and Champions League. A bigger problem. Manchester City Bobo. I always say that when you qualify for the Champions League, can attractive players and only a one and a two. A science of Boma wants to keep you key players. The kind of quality a Benham of a show, me jitum say was wrong. But so Manchester City now open Champions League qualification. No matter what team says a Benham of more, and this is a problem at the mouth. Kevin De Bruyne, born the last game with he had a net, and the Manchester City team no should be at the party. I was so to me making sure say Obama supporters not that kind of smile. I bet last longer in their memories on their lips. Why you enough for the club no? But at this stage, free one no. Trophy be at least help the team qualify for the Champions League. Na Nieman Konka in Manchester City. I am sure say quality a City war. And that ambition of qualifying for the Champions League, that alone should be a motivation enough for Manchester City to overshare Benham. Well, going for a straight win for Manchester City team no.
City Beshene. It is City the Champions League.
Possibly a 2-1 yes.
I'm qualify for Champions League. Okay, and you biggie. Maybe Mame call a commercial break in Resist. Ya ba ya no. Ya ba ababe 12.